Afternoon everyone, this is BremSter and today I'm coming to you with a puzzle whose name makes me a little bit scared about what I've been sent. Apparently this is a puzzle that was created specifically for my channel called The Glue That Oils the Wheels. So will I get very far? Chili is a Patreon supporter of mine who is very involved in helping me with, he's tested some puzzles for me. He has contributed at length to some of my packs and has been involved with testing a lot. Chili is one of the people who has supported me the most. And I think I've done a few of Chili's puzzles, of course, particularly ones from packs, but this is one that Chili created specifically for me when I was asking for puzzles. And because Chili and I have a bit of a weird relationship, a puzzle called The Glue That Oils the Wheels, I have no idea if this is going to be something that is going to be right up my ballpark or not, particularly considering killer cages and some lines. Lots of math possibly, which is definitely not my strong suit. And if this turns out to be a colouring as well as math puzzle, which Chili is famous for, I'm in trouble. So I have no idea. I was not given any indication as to how hard this was. So it'll be interesting. So yeah, if you don't need to support me on Patreon in order to get your puzzle done. You just need to submit it. My submission guidelines will be linked below, and I normally have a submit a puzzle link that appears at the top at some point during my videos. So anyone can submit a puzzle. I've had a few people who have said, this is my first puzzle, and it was like, great, done, because I love supporting new setters, and if they think their first puzzle is good enough to be seen, I probably think so too. And yeah, just feel free to submit puzzles. If you want to follow me on Patreon, that'd be great. You don't need to support me in order to see almost all of the content. The stuff that is paid is Patreon previews of puzzles that I create. And to date, most of those have now been released publicly on my BremSter's Unpublished Puzzle Videos playlist. Actually, maybe not most, but definitely some of them have been now, or released on LMD or something like that. So they are coming out. So yeah, there's no need to follow me on Patreon to get puzzles out. On that playlist, yeah, if you go to my playlist section, there's a couple of playlists, the Race to 37 and my Unpublished Puzzle Videos playlist, where you can see videos that I am releasing of either my own puzzles for the Brems one, or the Race to 37 is a series of puzzles by Clover that was released over a year ago, which are a series of killer puzzles, which heavily got me involved in setting in the first place. And improved my solving, and yeah, I'll go into the journey in the first one of those. So anyway, have a look at that. Let's have a look at this puzzle. The Glue That Oils the Wheels by Chili. Normal Sudoku rules apply. In every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. The digits on, so sum lines, the digits on these blue lines, the sum have the same sum in each box that they pass through, basically. So it means that these two digits will sum to that, these three digits will sum to the same as those two. So if we highlight them, those two cells will sum to the same as those three cells, which will sum to the same as that one cell. So what that means, no idea. And then we've got killer cages. So in the cages, the digits cannot repeat, and they will sum to the number in the top left corner of the cage. With that, this should be solvable. Let's give this a shot. Now, I can see that these cells have to be at least 6. And the reason for that is this is the same sum as 3 cells, and the minimum I can put in 3 cells is 1, 2, 3. So this has to be at least 6. But this is a 28 cage. So the minimum I can put in that is actually 4. So this can't be a 6. This is a 28 cage. The minimum I can put in I can't put a 1 or a 2 or a 3 in a 28 cage. So the minimum for that cell is a 4. So this can't be a 6 either. Now a 14 cage with a 7, 8 or 9. So it can't be 1, 2, 5, 6, 1, 3, 4, 6, or 2, 3, 4, 5. This must have a 1 and a 2 in it in this cage. So it's 1, 2, 3, 8 or 1, 2, 4, 7. So there's no 9 in here. So this is either this must have a 1 on this arrow, and it can't go there. And there must be a 1 in this box. So it's either a 1 in both of those spots or a 1 here. I don't need to have a 2 on this if this is 1, 3, 4, and that would put the 4 there. And then I would need to have... Oh, there's probably more I can do here. I'm not quite as constrained here because I can put a 9 in a 15 cage. Although this would need it... If this is 9, these would be 1, 2, 3, which does... This is 9, these would be 1, 2, 3. But that still works with getting this up to 9. This is at least 4. This is at least 4. Well, it can't... This is 4, 5, or 6, because if I put a 7 on this arrow, I'd have to go 7, 1, 1. So this is 4, 5, or 6. So there is a 4, 5, or 6 in this 28 cage, but that makes sense. There must be an 8 or a 9 in here. So this has to be a 6, 7, 8, or 9. No, this could be a 6 and this could be a 4 or a 5. If this is 6, 1, 2. But because this has maximum of 7 or 8, I can't put the 8, 9 in here. This is an 8, 9 pair. Because this has a maximum of 8, I have to put 8, 9 in here, and these two cells sum to the same as that. So this is 4, 5, or 6. And this is... Well, it can't be 4... it's 4, 5, 6, or 7. And I've got either 4... Well, it can't be 4 because that would have to be 7. So this is not 4. So it's either 4, 7 or 5, 6 here. And if this is... Whoa, okay. There is something going on here and I'm trying to figure it out. Which is what the purpose of this video is. Hang on, but these sum up to those. Oh, I've got the same down here. These sum up to those. So these are minimum. So this is 6, 7, 8, or 9 as well. These have to sum up to at least 15. So 6, 9, 7, 8. That can't be not. Oh no, at least 15. That could be 9. Not 15, at least 15. So if... Now I need to put an 8 and a 9 in here. I could put an 8 there with a 1 there. So this isn't as restricted because I can put a 9 in this cage. This is where I should be looking. I am not good at this sort of puzzle. I am really not good at this sort of puzzle. So if this is 7, these are 1, 2, 4. If this is 8, so 8 is, I don't know why I'm struggling so much today. 1, 2, 5 or 1, 3, 4. So these are 1, 2 or 3. They have to be. And I can't put a 6 on it because this can't be a 9. This is not a 6. So in this cage, if these have to sum to, these are 17, these have to sum to 11. If that's not 6, this can't be 5. This is 6 or 7. So this is 7 or 8. So this has to be, if this is 8, this could be 4 or 5. But this is going to be 1 or 2. And if this is 7, this is going to be 1. So this is 1 or 2. I think that's correct. It's weird, but correct. Okay. So how do I restrict that further? I need to put 8 and 9 in here. So one of these is 9. No, that's completely wrong. I'm thinking of a 28 cage. Neither of these can be 9. So these are 1, 2, these are 1, 2, 3, and 4. That can't be 1. So this is 1, 2, 3, 7, or 1, 2, sorry, 1, 2, 4, 7, or 1, 2, 3, 8. So if this is 7, this is 1, 2, 4, and this is 1, 2, 4. How does that work? If this is 7, this is 1, 2, 4, and this would have to be from 1, 2, and 4 as well. That doesn't work. So this is 8. So going through that, if this is 7, these also have to be 3 digits that make up 7. So these would be 1, 2, 4, but these would be 3 digits that make up 7, and all of these would have to be from 1, 2, and 4. That's not going to work. This is 8, which means these are 1, 2, and 3. There's no 4 in here. This is now a 1, 2, 3 triple. This is 8, so this is either 6, 2, or 7, 1. This is 9, this is 8. There's no 8 down here. The 9, I don't need a 9 in this cage, but this is not 8 anymore. But this is either 1, 2, 5 or 1, 3, 4. And if this is 1, 2, 5, this is 3, and this is 2. So this would if this is 1, 2, this is 1, if this is 1, 2, 5, I couldn't make that if this is 1, 2, 5, I couldn't put the 1 there. Because then this would be 1, 2, 3. Oh no, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 1, 5. No, it could. Something weird going on. But I could put 1 in both of those and then do 2, 3, 5. And if this is 1, 3, 4, these would be 1, 3, 2, 4, and this would be the same as that. So either way, these are the same digit. Oh, good crikey. So these sum up to 8, and they can't use 1 and whatever this digit is, but I don't know what that digit is. Now this can't use whatever that digit is. So can I repeat this trick down here? I don't see how. So I must use 2 low digits on whether I'm using 7, 8, or 7 or 9. So 9, 1, 2, 6, 1, 3, 5, 2, 3, 4. So these are from 1, 2, 3. But they don't need to include a 1 in this case. So it could be 1, 2, 6. It could be 1, 3, 5. It could be 2, 3, 4. Or it could be 1, 2, 4. Now this box still needs to have an 8 and a 9 in it, but I could put oh no, I can't put an 8 there anymore. So an 8 and a 9 have to appear in this box. This is the only place that can take an 8. 9 is now in here. Now if That's not that, and this can't be the 9. This is the 9, because if this was the 9, then it would be 9 plus something equaling that cell. So that's fine. This is 8, 9, and this is summing to either 7 or 9. So if it's 7, it's 3, 2, or 1, and it can't be 2 or 1, and it can't be 3. So this is 9, because I can't make these sum to 7. That's kind of cool. Because, of course, 8 and 9 plus 7 doesn't get me there. This has to be the 9. That's the way to look at this. And now this has the same constraint. These have to sum to 11. And it's either 4, 7 or 5, 6. And now I've got exactly the same pressure here as I did over here, didn't I? So I can do, except this isn't as constrained. Except this is 1, 2, 3, 9. But I don't know, I'm not forced to have the one. So 1, 2, 3 is in here. This sums to 9. So this is 4, 3, or 2. And now I'm completely stumped. 8 is in that cell though, because of Sudoku. 8 is not there or there or there. And that's a 1 or a 2. So that's an 8, which puts an 8 down here somewhere. I can't use... So these are different. And again, that cell and that cell have to be the same by the same logic as up here. But I can't just say this is this, because it could also be this. Glue that oils the wheels. Yeah, okay. So yellow in this row, because yellow can't be green, has to go in one of those cells. But that's not really news. And it could be that, I think. Yeah. If this equals 6 or 7, that and that could be the same. So can I do more Sudoku? Yes, I can make that 9 by the same way I made that 8. Which means 9 is up here. Now 9 has to be up here, because it can't go, oh, it could go on, no, it can't go on that line. It can't go here, and it can't go down here. So 9 is up here, but up here 9 is in one of those. And down here it's unrestricted. Down here 9, actually 9 is right here, because, oh no, I could put 9 in one of those too. So that doesn't, 9 could go there. I have to put 7, 8, and 9 into this column. I can't put 7, 8, or 9 into a 7 cage. I could put them, so I've only got those cells to take 7, 8, and 9. That one can't take 8 or 9. That one can't take 8 or 9. So 8 or 9 are going into those cells. I can put 7 there or there. No, I can't put 7 there, because that would be 7, 1, and 7 is in this box. So 7, 8, and 9 are going into those cells. But this has a maximum of 7. So this is 4, 5, 6, or 7. Now, if it was 4, this would be 1, 3. This would be 2. This would be 2 or 4. I don't see why not. 5. So is this going to be totals somewhere? Sorry. 8s. 8 has to go up here, I think, because 8 can't go in there. I can't put on an 8 on and something to sum to 8, and 8 can't go down there. So 8 is up here, which puts 8 in one of those two. 9, of course, is in one of those two. So 8 is up here. But there's no restriction on what these can be. There's got to be something with these that I'm not seeing. So those are the same and different to green. But I don't see how I can connect it to these. Like these sum to 6, these sum to 6. Do I need to put a 1, a 2, or a 3 in there? It's 1, 6, 2, 5, 3, 4. I do. So there is a different 1, 2, and 3. Let's call it blue. Actually, blue may not be great in here. Let's call it purple. Somewhere in here. So I can't put 1, 2, or 3 on either of those, but I could put them there. Now, do I need a 1, 2, or a 3 on an 8? I do. So this needs to be purple, because it sees yellow, it sees green, and I need to have a 1, 2, 3. Can I do the same down here? 9. No, 9 does not need a 1, 2, 3. This could be 4, 5. But this is purple. Purple is down here somewhere. But it can't be there. Oh, it could be. This could be 3, 1, 2. So it's in one of those two. So purple is in one of those two. And if it's there, that's going to put a lot of pressure on green and yellow. But that's not enough yet. So could either of these... Well, this isn't purple now. This is purple. So this is green. Well, actually, I don't need to slash those. That's just known. This is purple. This is green. This is purple. So this is yellow. And this is purple. So I've actually got the makeup of that. This is not 1. So 1 is in here. So this 9 arrow has a 1 on it. So it's 1, 2, 6 or 1, 3, 5. This is not a 4 anymore. So if this is not a 4 anymore, this is not a 7 anymore, and I've got the makeup of this cage. Chili, you know how bad I am at this stuff. This does feel like a troll. It's a well-designed troll, but it feels like a troll. So can I break... How do I... Can these be yellow and green? Maybe. This must be purple. Sorry, there's no slash on this. This must be purple. So this, if it's purple, is 2 or 3. So this is 5 or 6. And this is 2 or 3. So this is 2, 5 or 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 and 7 go in there with either 4 or 5. I am so bad at these. So this is 2 or 3. So I think I've got to figure out what these are, don't I? Like, is yellow restricted or purple restricted somewhere that I need a low digit? Like this here can be any of them. It could even be purple. So this sums to 8, so it's 1 or 2, which means it is yellow, green, or purple, and it doesn't see any of them. Green is up here. This could still be 4 if this is green and purple, which would push purple down here. There's no problem with that. It would push green into here, which could easily make that green. And as predicted, the colours are starting to hurt my eyes. How? How? I need to get more pressure somehow. So 8 is 1, 7. So this 1, 7, 2, 6, or 3, 5. So there is a green or a purple on here. Do I need to try and figure out whether this can be the same as this or not? I don't see why it couldn't be. Like if purple is here, I mean, there's no restriction on purple. Purple would be here. If purple was in here, purple would be here. That just puts purple down here. If purple was in here, then it would put purple down here, which would put purple plus 1 in here. Sorry, this plus 1. So it would put 6 or 7 in here, which is fine. But this could also be green. So 1, 2, 6 or 1, 3, 5. If this is 1, 2, 6, this becomes 3. These become 1, 2, 3. This becomes 3, this becomes 3, which all matches up. 6, 5. No, there's just nothing. So this is 4, 5, 6, or 7. Because I can't use 1, 2, 3, and I can't use 8, 9. So this is 4, 5, 6, or 7. So this is 3 of 4, 5, 6, or 7, but I'd already discovered that I had to put 8 or 9 into those locations. This can't be a 1. So this is an 8, 9 pair. So 7 can only go in one of those two locations. But this is an 8, 9 pair now. But that doesn't seem to do anything, because it doesn't stop this being a 9 or this being an 8. I mean, it puts no pressure on anything other than this. So this is now 4, 5, 6, or 7, which means this is 4, 5, 3, or 2, which matches up with that being purple. It's either 4, 5 or purple. If this is 4, 5, there'd be a 4, 5 in there. This would be 6, 7. This would be 6. This would be 3. This would be 3. Hang on. If this is 4, 5, wait a minute. If this is 4, 5, I need a 4, 5 in there. So this would be 6. This would be 3. Oh, then this would be 3. This would be 1, 2. And I would need to disprove that being 1, 2. So why can't that be 1, 2, yellow, green? So why is this not purple? If this is purple, this is purple. These are yellow and green. If these are yellow and green, I don't know. I really do not know. This can't be 9, so I've got to put... This is maximum 8, so there must be... So there is... Okay, so there is one of the coloured digits here, which has to be either purple or yellow. There's one in here, which has to either be purple or green. And there's one in here, which is one of any of them. So this... doesn't do anything. Because it's 7, 4, 3, 8, 3, 8, 2, 6. Yeah, I'm not restricted in anything. This would be 6, 1. Sorry, 7, 1. And then that would be what's left. Yeah, it's... All I know is this is not 1, 2, 3. So this is also 4, 5, 6, and 7. I am not getting this puzzle. Does this even resolve? Four, five, six, 7. But I can put row 3. I've got too many options. I've got the makeup of the 15 and the 14 cages. The 28 cages, I've got one of them and the other one close. And the lines are just wide open. 1, 2, 5 or 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 6 or 1, 3, 5. This is one higher than that. I know this. So these are not both 5 because these are the same digits. So this is one higher than that. They are not the same. So if this is 4, this is 5. If this is 5, this is 6. So if this is 4, this is 5. This being 4 makes that 7. This is 5, this is 6. 4, 5, 6, 7. About 5, 6, 5. So if that's 5, that's 5. Which I've still got, I could still put 5 in any of those. And I could still put 5 up here. It doesn't, the places they see together don't actually cause any problems. So this is one higher than, sorry, this is one higher than this. So this is one higher than this. No. 4, 5. So if this is 5, this is 6. If this is 4, this is 7. If this is 5, this is 6. This would be 5, and this would be 6. So yes, this is one higher than this. So 5, 6. Or 6, 7. Okay, sorry about that interruption, everyone, but ever since I had my accident last week, I have been suffering from some terrible headaches, and I got one. So I basically got up and stopped recording, and now I'm coming back. I have had a look at the video of where I stopped, and I know what I was looking at, which was these cells. And the fact that this had to be one higher than this. So, and what are the ramifications of this? So if this is 5, 6, what's that going to do? If this is 5, 6, then that's a 6. Well, if this is 6, 7, 6 has to go in one of those two cells, so 6 would have to go up here. But if this is 5, 6, then 6 is here. So 6 is always in one of these, because 5, 6 puts 6 up here, because 5, 6 means this is 6, and 6, 7 means 6 is in here in this box and puts 6 up here anyway. So one of those is 6, and that is not 6. Can I carry that through for 5s? Because if this is 5, 6, I know 5 can hide here. And if this is 6, 7, then 5 can go anywhere. What about 7s? Yeah, it's only the 6s, because the 6 is the only thing that's forced. So what I need to do is find a way of forcing 5 or 7 somehow. Along here. Because the problem is 5 can go in here, 7 can't. 5 can go along here. 7 can't go along here, because that has a maximum value of 7. So if this has a maximum value of 7, then I can't put 7 in here, and I can't put 7 in here, and 7 goes in here with the 6. So this, if this is 6, this sums to 8, this is 1, 7, and if this is 7, then this is 2, 6. Which means green, no, wait, does that mean green can't be 3? Because this could be purple. What does that mean? Well, it means that this is a 1, 2, 6, 7 triple. So this is not quadruple. So this is 3, 4, 5, and 3 is down here. That means green can't be 3, because 3 is definitely yellow or purple. So green is not 3. 3, 4, 5 down here. So I have to put a 1 or a 2 on this. So it's either 1, well, it can't be 1, 8. Because I don't have an 8 available. So I've got to put a 1 or a 2 over here, because, so this must be 2, 7. So green is actually 1. So yellow is not 1. Yellow is not 1. Green is 1. Green is 1. What is this? Well, this is purple. Green is 1. 2, 7 in here. So there's no 7 here. Which leaves 1 space for 7 in the column. That's 7. So this is 2, which makes purple 2, because this was what the only possible place for... So purple is now 2. Which means yellow is 3. So this is yellow. This is green and purple. There's no yellow there. So this is 1 or 2. Do I need the colouring anymore? I don't think I do, because this is not purple. This is definitely purple. This is purple, so this must be 2, 5. It's not 3, 4. There's no 5 in there. This is 6, which it has to be to make this work. So this is 2, 5. I've got the 2s. This is 3. I think I don't need the colouring anymore. So to help my eyes, I'm going to get rid of it. This 6 is making this 4, which means there's no 4 in here. This is 3, 5, which means this is 8. 3, 5 makes this 6. If this is 6, then this is a 5. 2, 7. These are 8 and 9. What is this? I don't know. These I know though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6 and 7. So this is 1, 3, 4, or 5. This is not 2. Actually, I know what this is because this is 6. This is a 3. So there's no 3 there. This is a 1, 2, 4, 5 quad. Can I do more with this? I don't know. I feel like 1, 2, 6, 7. I've got to put 4 over here, don't I? Where is 4 in this row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 is over here. So this is not 4. It's not 4, 3, 7. So it's either 1, 2. It's either 4, 2. So this has got 1 or 2 on it. So this is the only place for 5. This is 2. This is 1. So this is 7 now. And this is not 1, 7. This is 2, 6. This 3, 5 made that 4 ages ago. This is 5. This is not 2. This is 1, 4, 5. Eight, 3, 1. This is 4 to make the total, which is the same as the cage. And all of these now seem to be resolved. So how am I going to resolve all of this? All I've got left is these lines. And Sudoku. That ever-loved beast Sudoku. So what are these? These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. 4, 6, 7, and 9. Well, that can't be 7. These can't be 4 or 6. So this is 7, 9 up here. So this is 8. This is 9. There's no 9 here. This is 4 or 6. No, wait, this is 6. This is 7, because the 7 was looking down. So this is 4. So this is 1 and 3. And I know the order. This is 1, this is 3. This is 4, this is 1. This is a triple now, which is 1, 4, and 7. That's not 1. So 1 is up here. This is crazy. Can I do the same trick here? Well, now that I know this is a pair, I know what that is. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 5. So this is 1, 4, which would be 1 or 4 or 2, 3. Now I can't put a 2 there, so this is 1, 4. So this is not 4, this is not 1. 4, 7 pair makes that 1. This is a pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. This is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. There's no 6 there. So 6 must be down here. So if 6 is here and here, then 6 is in here. There's no 3 here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 7. So this is 4 and 7. This is, this is 6 and 7, and this is 4, 6, 7, but that's a triple. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 5, 8. There's no 5 there. This is a 5. This 2 is making this 8 and this 2. The 8 is making this 6 and this 8. There's no 6 here anymore. This is a 6. Scanning for fun and profit. This is a 7 and this is a 2. This is not a 7. So this is a triple. Well, that's not an 8 anymore. So this is the only place for an 8. Where do fashionable 8s go for holidays? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, so these are 3, 4, and 6. This is not 6. This is 3. This is not 3, so that's the 4, 6 pair. So these are 4, 6, 7, and 9. So this is 6, 7, and 9. This is 6, 7, and 9. These are 6, 7, and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 6, 7, and 9. Oh, come on, Sudoku. That is a 4, 6, 7, 9. 4, 6, 7, 9. So these are a pair. These are a 2, 3 pair. So that's 5, which I could have got by just looking at the 3. This is 6, 7, or 9. So this is a 7, 9 pair for the row. Come on, Sudoku. Can I find what I'm missing before I end up with a fully pencil marked grid? So what is this? This is 1, 2, 3. Well, this is an 8. Oh, I can't put 8 in either of those, so that's not helpful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 1, 7. Oh, there's a 1 there. This is 1. This is 7. That's not 7. So 7 is in here, which makes that 4, which makes this 6, which makes this 7, which makes this 4, which makes this 7, which makes this 9, which makes this 7, which makes this 9, which makes this 6, which makes this 7. The 6 makes this 2, which makes this 6. The 2 looks up making this 3 and this 2. The 3 looks down making this 5 and this 3. I now have columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, and 9. And I'm down to a single box. Who would have thunk it? 9, 6, and 4. And that is a completed puzzle with the timer being completely wrong because I walked away from my computer and locked my screen, so I didn't have to look at bright lights for a while. Thank you, Chili, for the puzzle. I really did feel, I don't know if it was the headache coming on or anything, but I was getting a little stuck and frustrated in the middle there. I don't remember if it was before I stopped recording or after, but that was a very cool puzzle, and thank you for making it for my channel. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I hope you're enjoying the extra bonus content that I'm putting out. Into the special playlists. Have a look at the playlist section to find them. And as always, good luck with your solving.